It's that time of the month. Today is Ramadan. Ramadan Mubarak to all Muslims around the world who's celebrating and fasting. And I was wondering that I would create a simple React project that involves Ramadan named an iftar countdown. There will be different parts on my YouTube channel, so stay tuned for more. So let's get right into this video. Okay, so I am on my command prompt, and the project that I will be using is React and Material UI. So here are the commands on my notepad. The first command will be npx create React project star countdown. So we're going to wait for it to generate the project. It says here need to install the following packages. Yes, there we cannot find the paths as specified. cd iftar, I think I misspelled it, countdown. There we go. And now I'll do npm install. So it's going to generate all the packages, the React packages as for the project, and we'll come back to it once it's finished installing. We're back. Now all the packages now installed. We're going to include npx start so that the project will going to run via Visual Studio Code. It's actually npm start, not npx. There we go. And then if I click on code, then it should be able to open the project via Visual Studio Code. There we go. I kind of misspelt iftar, but it's fine. I'm going to change the title. So this is all the packages that I have included. So all the node modules and the static and the package logs JSON, webpack config.js. All the modules are there. So if I click on .env, then it shows all the environment variables included in the config. Then if you click on package logs JSON, then it shows all the packages that's stored in there. So we'll be able to update the packages to the latest edition right now. So some of the packages are in the wrong versions or either outdated, but it's fine. I'm just going to, before I run this, so I'm just going to review the folders first. So here's the git ignore, where some of the bits that's not needed when running through the git repository. So then before I do that, I would be able to click on the terminal, just do code, click on new terminal, and we'll be able to install another new package, which is the npm MUI material. There we go. And now we're going to use a new command, which is called npm install MUI material to the latest edition in the package. We do apologize. Fortunately, it wouldn't be able to run the MUI material, but that is fine. We're going to fix that later on. So before that, we are going to include it in the GitHub project. So then I'm going to exit that and go to my GitHub profile page. Okay, here is my GitHub profile page, the dashboard. And I wanted to, of course, click on new because we want to create a new repository for this project that we're going to include. So in this repository name, we're going to call this as iftar count down. Here's the repository name. For the description, we're going to include only few words. So I'm going to say iftar count down for latest times to break the fast during sunset. So yeah, simple description right there. And for the configuration, we're going to include this as probably private, but then later on we're going to include it public once we have all set all the repositories and the project itself. And add readme, sure, we're going to include an add readme, add git ignore, what else? So you keep it like that, add license, no license, and click on create repository once I have finished creating the repository name and the description. There we go. And once that's completed, then we click on code, and this is the HTTPS request that's given. So then this time, once we use that, we're going to, of course, push the code into GitHub. So I'm on now the terminal. So we want to include a different command, which is called git bash kill terminal. And once it's loading, it's going to load the terminal right now. There we go. And next, we're going to enter this command called git.init. So what it does is initializes all the projects that's need to be configured and added. So yes, that's the main repository. There we go. So as you can see here, this is called master root. We want to change this to main. So to do this, we wanted to include git origin main. Can we spell origin? Git origin main. So it says here git origin is not the git command. We want to include git.help so I can understand what the commands that I wanted to include. Let's create a new branch and we'll call it main. So it will convert from master to a main git branch, which it says here there's another error. Git fatal head is the commit and the branch quote unquote main cannot be created from it. If I click on show command output, it just shows checkout, which is not the one. So I think you enter git main origin. So after a bit of research, now I know what the command is. Is now git branch origin base hyphen m and we'll call it master to main. Too many arguments, so we don't want to, so maybe let's not include origin, so we're going to call it git branch base hyphen m base master base main. There we go. And now the branch has converted from master to main, and next we are going to include a git add. So we want to add the ones here, so git space add space. This video went south. Keep watching until the end. You'll find out why. Do that. I wanted to include from the git ignore. So include package lock JSON. So we don't want to include that in the project and package JSON as well. So let's save this. And now we want to include git add. So hopefully it should update all the repositories, ignoring the package lock and the package JSON. This is where it gets backfired. Okay, right now it's still adding all of the packages right there. It's very strange. I had to stop the terminal to prevent it from crashing. Actually, before we do anything else, we will have to create a new folder, which is called app. And here's the app, and then click on new file into app.jsx. Okay, so I have to create a new project because there is problems with the mismatch going on, since I have to of course update a new version. Once I tried using npm install, it wouldn't allow to run the project, put on the program. So I had to create a new project from scratch. So then if I include cd the project name, I change it to iftar countdown app. There we go. So here is the new project I've created, and I wanted to open it, actually not open but run the servers by including npm start. To run the command, I use npm start. So then the server will be able to automatically run via React and through the browser. So it redirects to the main page, showing that the React app is running and up to date. There we go. So it shows a React icon logo showing that it's ready and loading right now, meaning the development server is working. A brief explanation of where I include this instead of this project right there. The reason I have included the latest version app is that there is lots of new updates within the React project. So it's easier for me to run the server and start creating the app. So this one here, if you wanting to include this, then it's totally up to you. But since it's a latest version, I totally recommend you to include this npx create react app and whatever project app you want to include. With the app latest, make sure to include that. Meaning it's a latest version. Every time React is going to select updates, it will automatically update the packages, including the node packages and all the apps that's available. So once you have included this, then you would cd my app in your command prompt and start the server. So I hope you understand this command. It was a bit of a confusion. I do apologize that, but I'm trying to keep it simple and informative. I'm going to wrap up this video today. This was me creating the React project app using the React and Material UI. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please make sure to hit a like and subscribe, turn your notification bell so you don't miss a video. In my next video, I'll be showing you on how to create the project app, developing the app. So take care, peace.